We're live this morning from Dhaka Stadium. You join us for this match between Bangladesh and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, others, thanks for that warm introduction. I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions. And you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch, not much fun for the bowlers. And as far as the weather goes, a beautiful day for cricket. You'll certainly need your sunnies.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
That decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that?
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Yeah! Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Bangladesh, get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Couldn't get it through the field.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Bowler's end.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
That's the over. Bangladesh are none for 11. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Drives and misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Big edge.
Keepers.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. There'll be runs here.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yeah.
Edge. Unplayable. End of the over. Bangladesh are none for 19. Going with spin now. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. Gone, brilliant in the field.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yeah.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper!
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper!
Good return there, back from the deep.
That ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. Straight to the fielder.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Misses everything.
Nice.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Super shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
India found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
A few moves made in the field.
Yeah, yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Strong appeal.
Catch!
Gone. Excellent catch close to the bat.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Edge. Amazing delivery. Big shout.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper!
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Trouble. Oh, gone.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Singh, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait up!
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler!
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Huge edge.
Yeah, yeah.
Great shot. Could that be out? Looks so.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Keeper.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
At number 7 for Bangladesh.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yeah.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. And safely taken by the keeper.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
Yep. Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Bangladesh weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over. Singh from the north end. Finds the edge. Now then, was there a faint edge? The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
How close is that? Could be the wicket.
There was indeed bat. The keeper had to convince the bowler, and they were right.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Nice bowling.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yeah.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Oh, no. Nice.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Singh getting a wicket in that over, really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. The new ball is taken after the spinners were operating with the old one.
Certainly seems an odd choice. The spinners were getting some purchase on that ball and making it quite difficult. Obviously, time to change tactics.
Yeah.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yep. Keepers.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Edged it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
The batsman
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yes, nice bowling.
Completely mistimed it. Didn't look like they got anywhere near that.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting.
Yeah.
Perfect technique and placement.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep. No!
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Thick edge!
Keepers.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Catch it. Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
13.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. No.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Misses everything. Needs to be on target.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep. No, no, no!
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats. A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep, yep. Ballers end. No!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Wait. Yep. No!
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Catch it!
They'll get at least one. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keeper. Yep.
Bowler!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Gill comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Let's going with the spinner.
Catch. Yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Super piece of timing.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Catch it.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Edged.
Good ball.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Catch it.
Right out of the middle.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Gill didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
And that marks the end of the match. India have fallen short by none. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you're likely to witness. A class above.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game. Join us again real soon